So we're leaving to the lake in like 20 minutes, and I gotta have a good spread, like a picnic spread ready. So I'm gonna make 3 types of sandwiches. I'm gonna make a fruit sandwich, an egg salad sandwich, finally a standard pastrami sandwich. Let's get started. This is everything that I'm going to need laid out for all 3 sandwiches. First, I'm gonna work on the fruit sandwich. So the first step, is gonna be to trim the crust off the bread. I am personally loath to do this because it's wasteful, but the people like the way it looks, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm taking a serrated edge and just gently sawing, not pressing hard. If you press too hard, you'll just crush the bread. Next, put down a layer of whipped cream on the bottom of both sandwiches. Take a strawberry, slice it into decent sized chunks. I want it to be about as tall as the smallest one is wide, and you'll see why at the end. So slices about like that. Boom. Boom. We're gonna put this. And then take another big glob of whipped cream, spread it over the top, kind of fill in those crevices. Close one up, stack that one so that it makes height. I'm gonna throw the scraps here into my compost. This one I'm also gonna throw banana in. Hunk of banana, hunk of banana. It's more like decorating a pastry. There you go. Last order of business is to wrap it up to keep it all together when you throw it in the lunchbox. I like using cling film. You can also use parchment paper, aluminum, sandwich bags. You can just leave them like this, but because I'm packing them, I'm gonna use film. Also, it'll help me keep them in a more uniform shape. I can kind of twist them almost like a Wellington. Done. All right, next I'm gonna do egg salad. I've already got the hard-boiled eggs ready, so, you know, boil some eggs. Once you've got them ready, all you need is mustard, mayo, pickles, I've got some homemade pickles here, and pepper. At least that's how I like to make it. So an easy way I've found to crack and peel boiled eggs is just kind of give them a good smack around the counter, and then roll them. Be kind of gentle, because you don't want to tear into it with the eggshell. If you give it a good roll, smash up against the counter, where it's hard or hard surface, there's a membrane that the eggshell should stick to, and it should peel off in just about one clean sheet. I'll then rinse it to get all the little stray flecks of egg. Throw that in, get this, put it in the compost. Second egg. Get these eggs. We want to do a dice. And dice them pretty small, pretty fine. And I just realized an important step is to take all the yolk, slice the other one, pop the yolk out, pop the yolk out, slice these up. All right, there's the egg white sliced up. Next, I take my mustard, I take my mayo. For every yolk, I'll do about a tablespoon of mayo. So there's 2 yolks, we'll do 2 tablespoons, and an equal part of mustard. I like my egg salad mustardy. Finally, add a good sprinkle of pepper and mash it all up. My egg salad that I make is almost more like deviled egg, but I like it that way. Taking a look at this, I think I want 1 more tablespoon of mayo. So we're gonna do 3 tablespoons overall. But you can stick with the single tablespoon. You could add another tablespoon of mustard instead. You could add just mustard if you wanted to leave out the mayo for health reasons. Because mayo is not exactly the healthiest thing in the world. Now I'm just trying to mash up all those chunks of yolk, just so there's not big hunks of it. Because yolk is relatively dry, cooked yolk is. You need the mayo and mustard to be able to keep the sandwich from being just too dry. Once we've got it decently well mashed up, we'll take, I like to do, I don't know, about however big my pile of egg is. I'll make a pile 1/3 that size of pickle, which is actually quite a bit of pickle, but I like pickle. So you can see about 1/3 the size, maybe a little smaller, maybe 1/4 the size. We'll just pick it up, put it in, and it'll pretty quickly take on that characteristic yellow of egg salad. All right, now we'll just take our 2 big nice loaves of Texas toast, Give them a healthy, I'll do 2 healthy tablespoons of the egg salad mix. Lay the sandwich out on the cling film and seal it up. And there we go, second sandwich. Use the rest of the egg salad mix. And cling film time. I'm also using this cling film to compress the sandwich a bit, just so it retains its shape a bit better. If it's too loose, all the contents might fall out in transit. Last but not least, pastrami sandwiches. Okay, so I actually have a non-pickle eater that I'm going to make a pastrami sandwich for with no pickle in it. So again, on prep. I mean, this is literally as simple as it gets. It's making a sandwich. I'll lightly mayo the bottom piece. I don't over mayo it. It's going to be sitting in a lunchbox for a while. I don't want to get gross in there. And then mustard the top one. And we'll do boom, boom, a third for good measure. A slice of one of the greatest sandwich cheeses in the world, Colby Jack. And then I personally like to do shredded lettuce. That way you don't accidentally just pull out a whole leaf of lettuce when you're eating your sandwich. It does make it a little harder to stack, but it makes it a whole lot easier to eat. It also means if you're coming down to the last little chunks of your lettuce, you can still sneak a sandwich or 2 out of it. Finally, I'm going to cut this bad boy on the bias. Would have done it with the other 2, but they're a bit messy. I didn't want them falling apart on the cutting board. Nice little triangle shape. Get our cling film, sandwich on, boom, 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 boom. And with movie magic, we're finished with the final sandwich. So let's wrap it up, stack it up, and that's it. Finally, we pack them up and head out. All right, guys, say Colorado. Yeah.
Put mustard in this one.
Yeah, I did. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.